The city is Pittsburgh, and the stadium is Heinz Field. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the visiting team square off against the Steelers. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Steelers have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, this guy's got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for... Let's get back to the action on the field. Williams in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 82, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. That's all you got.
Number 27, under pressure, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete, and that brings up second down.
On the cover.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 16. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run.
The Steelers have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed. And if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right. They do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinator.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And it's caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 32. He goes down at the 35.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to do. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
With the carry, closing in with the pass, stiff arm, and he's forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Let's go, come on. Check him out.
With the throw, incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
Harry is looking for a good punt here. Keel lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. First and 10. Ball on their own 18. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
17, the intended receiver on the play.
Throws it, and he makes the grab. The 30, hurdles free. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Number 20. Pressure with the throw. Stretches and grabs it. Second and short of coming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Second and inches. Ball on their own 43. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
On the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Langford sets up. Going to the left.
Number 20 on the carry. No gain on the play.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 44. Pass play here on first down. Slings it to the outside. Right to him. Good route running by the receiver who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
They'll go from the I formation.
The 47-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. He finds his man. Gets away. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
It's third down and a yard. Ball on the 48-yard line. Out of the gun. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete, and he's unable to hang on to that one.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control.
Williams sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. They line up in the I formation.
The 24-yard line. First and 10.
Get in there, Ron.
To carry it, great fake. Gets rid of it. What a great leaping catch that one was.
And that was the only way that he was going to catch that ball. That was a heck of a play by the receiver.
Second and 8 coming up here. Number 83, the motion man. Pressure. He's taken down in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
They're looking now at third and long after the sack.
Get in there.
Pickens gets set. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Carey lines up in the backfield for the punt. Teal into return. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
The visiting team come out in the bunch formation.
First and 10.
Langford sets up with the pass. Jumping, he has it. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
Second and 2.
Bust this grill, D. Give it all you got. Bring that pain, baby. That's all you. Yeah. There you go. Give it all you got, D. Come on. You ain't got nothing.
Under pressure, throws it behind him, but he has it. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushes at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Bust this grill.
Pass play here on first down with the throw. He takes the defender. Number 20 was waiting for that one.
There's no defense for a perfect pass by the quarterback.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bulldog under. Drop back. Drop. Time out.
Cross play to the right.
Whipping on the offense.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
It's now second and long after the penalty. The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Langford gets set. Stepping up with the throw. It's going the other way. Has room. The 40, the 30, the 20. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
So it's a first down with great field position after the interception.
Bring the pain. Snake eyes. Here come the heat.
Crosses it right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 56. And that's a loss of 2.
Second and 13. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Cross play to the right. Good play in the backfield. Tackle deep in the backfield.
He did what linebackers are supposed to do. He flew to the ball, and when he got there, he made the sure tackle and brought him down.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Ball on the 20-yard line. Closing in with the pass. The pass is picked off. So the defense combines an excellent pass rush with good coverage, and it becomes a turnover.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Hit the ball.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stick up.
Hand off to the tailback. Good pickup of about 6.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 24-yard line.
Snake eyes.
Number 51 read that play perfectly. They might have lost a couple.
He didn't go for the misdirection at all. He followed the ball and got in there to make the play very quickly.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 21. At the end of the first quarter, it's not enough. Pittsburgh, 0. Baltimore, 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The Steelers expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Langford gets set. Looking for a receiver with the pass, and it's caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10.
They got nothing. Cowboy. Stay out.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 39.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Drops back. Throwing. He gets in there to record the sack. Really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 35.
Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Williams will come into this game to punt. Williams back to return. From the 19-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Sideline, D. What's his deal? Dead.
Number 27 with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 26. Gets the ball off. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
On the play.
Baltimore looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Pickens sets up. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. He just dropped that pass.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
First and 10. Flings it to the outside. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
On the cover.
Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Get up, Pete. Come on, partner. He can left.
Dropping back, under pressure, guns it to the right side. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Pressure coming, throwing. Little off target, but caught. Hurdles the defender. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Blanker gets set. Number 20. Number 20 didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight.
45-yard line.
Hit the ball.
Closing in, and it's intercepted. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then went. He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure, throwing. He finds his man. 2-yard gain.
Takes the catch. Gain of 2 on the play.
Snake eyes.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Throws it. And it's caught. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
7-yard gain on the play.
Tosses it out to the left. Powering it. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the run. 1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Pressure coming. Throwing. Gets a catch. Running with purpose. And you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Using motion. It's the toss to the right. Not much on that pitch. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's second down and 8 to go.
We got nothing. Hit him low. Cowboy.
Second and 8. Ball on the
Crosses it out to the left.
Tell all you got.
4-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Baltimore comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Take him out.
Pickens gets set. Tossing it over the middle. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. It's good. Carey is back and ready to put this one in the air.
18 back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 6. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10.
You know what? Bring the pain. Yeah. Fire it out. Let him go.
On the carry. Pickup of about 8.
20, the ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play.
Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Get in there, Ron. Snake eyes.
Throwing. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
3rd and a deuce. Ball on their own 32. The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in with the throw. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Williams is back to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Tosses it left. Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Picks up 5. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. Here's where it pays off to have a receiver that can get open quickly. You try and match him up one-on-one and let him do his thing to get you a first down.
Throwing short to his left. Turn, he has it. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Unable to pick up the first down, we could see the punt team here. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
They'll start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
We'll see. Bring that pain, baby.
Pressure with the pass. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Off target, but he gets it. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Behind him, and he has it. Big opening. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have one timeout left.
Even though they're in field goal range, they need to keep a fast pace if they hope to finish this drive in the end zone.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rosen pulls him over. Langford with a good throw on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Passing on first down. With the pass, thrown behind, but caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just watch his patience and poise back there. Takes his time, looks over his options, and finds his receiver in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. That's a heck of a play.
Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number
And this one's a short kickoff from the 11. The Steelers will start the drive from the 24. And now they have a fresh set of downs to work with as they try to get some points before the half. So they have first and 10 here.
You got it. Far out.
Number 27, the deep man.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Man in motion. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Pickens sets up, drops back, throwing short to the right side. Good play in the backfield by Washington. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
Just a little time left before the half, and they'll punt it. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 49-yard line. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's up. Through the uprights and good. Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. Pittsburgh heads out onto the field, trailing by a touchdown.
Number 82 on the return.
Going to the left. He gets the count. Loss of around 2.
On the line, 3-yard loss on the play.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Baltimore 10, Pittsburgh 3.
Pittsburgh 3.
Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 7-yard line. Baltimore is looking to pull away as they take over again.
Number 18 on the return.
Lose it.
Number 20, the lone setback.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Quarterback sneak. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Number 88 is having a big game with 5 catches now.
6 on the play.
Hawkeye right. Take him out.
Second and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pressure. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Norris just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Dimebacks in for this play.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He couldn't bring that pass in.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 36. He had some room, but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Pickens gets set. Tosses it left. Missed tackle. Loss of about 1.
On the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
Let's check in with Melissa.
Well, Al, the coach is very satisfied with his team's play, especially on defense. He knows the other team will be pulling out all the stops in its attempt to come back in this one. But with the way his defense has played, he thinks they'll only get better in the second half. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sidelines. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 49. The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. With the throw, perfect throw. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Langford gets set. Under pressure, knocked down. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
On the cover. Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Trying something to the left. He has it. Great play there by Nelson.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 42-yard line. The visiting team using motion. Going to the air on first down. Closing in with the throw. He can't wrap him up. Steamrolls the defender. The 20. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him.
First and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Langford sets up. Pressure, stepping up, throws to the end zone. Pass incomplete in the end zone. Second down.
Receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. And this is the fifth play of this drive. Throwing short to his left. Breaks free. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets as he makes his fourth catch of the game. The Steelers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. Under pressure. Good throw. Touchdown. Visiting team. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Gibson comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82.
He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Crosses it out to the right. Missed it. About a 2-yard gain here. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 20. Using motion. Pressure coming. Throwing. The receiver displayed great concentration and body control.
That's one of those things that you can't teach. Field awareness like that's hard to find.
Third and 2. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Man in motion. Drops back. Closing in with the pass. Fourth down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33.
Bring that pain, baby.
Aimed it off to the back. 8-yard gain.
20 on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Make the stop.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Fires it over the middle. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Third and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. From the 22.
36-yard punt. Returned for a gain of 4 yards.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 27. The backs are lined up in an eye. Man in motion.
First and 10.
Under pressure. Passes left. Great throw. Pickens seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
36-yard line.
On the ground. They'll go with a play fake. Rosen, he has it down the sideline. Number 83 catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Pickens gets set. Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Let's go. Come on.
Hands it off. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the carry. 2-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass on the money. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say. The defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
He got it. Cowboy. Bust his grills, man. Bust his grills.
Goes with a short pass to the right side. And he makes the grab. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
On the 17-yard line.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Gets the call. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. Hands off to the tailback. Throwing. Touchdown, Steelers.
Okay, here it is. They get a clear shot at him. He keeps his legs moving, he keeps his balance, and he doesn't go down. This is exactly how to get the ball into the end zone.
Reed comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Carrier will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 2-yard line. Baltimore is still up by 7.
Number 18 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Closing in with the throw, and it's complete. Langford showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just a display of great hands shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Number 20 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Going to the air on first down. Steps up, gets the pass off. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Get in there. Come on, D-up.
Dropping back, throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching ball. But it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Langford gets set. With the throw, nearly intercepted. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Williams lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They line up in the I formation.
At the 39-yard line. First and 10.
You get all you got. All right. Let's go. Come on.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure goes over the middle. The 40. Amazing play by number 8.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. Jumps up. He has it. They were able to make it past the first down marker on that play.
And the receiver did a good job of maintaining body control to jump up and grab it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in the I formation. They'll go with the play fake, and the catch is made. Pickens delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Looking for room. Pressure coming. And he's tackled behind the line by Harris. The linebacker just unloads him.
Now, that's what this guy did so well. Most guys, once they beat a guy, search for the quarterback. With him, he knows where he is, and he closes on him fast.
7 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Goes up, makes the catch. 6-yard gain.
Makes the reception. Gain of 6 on the play.
Here come the heat. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Number 27. Setting up play action. Burns, he has it.
Now watch how they get out of a jam. They're looking at a 4th and long situation here, and they call the perfect play at the perfect time. He makes one heck of a throw, and he gets it past the marker to keep him going. Everything had to work on that one, and everything did.
Back off, DB. Yeah. Come on, get up. Get in there, line. Tiger up.
With the carry, touchdown, Steelers.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points in the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back deep to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 10-yard line. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. The visiting team line up in the bunch formation.
27-yard line.
Langford sets up. Closing in with the pass. He catches another pass and now has 5 receptions in the game.
On the play.
Second and about 1. Ball on their own 36. Using motion. Pressure. Flings it to the outside. And he goes out at the 42. Big day in terms of yardage gained through the air. Over 250 yards with that pass. Receives the handoff. Nice play fake. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
12 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Take them out. They got nothing.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, launches it deep to the left. Second down now after the long pass is incomplete. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Dropping back, and he gets the delayed handle. Looks like the pickup of about 6 on the draw.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The visiting team come out in the bunch formation.
On the 39-yard line.
Drops back, stepping up, slings it to the outside. He went down very hard after getting that pass away.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
Williams will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 3-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on their own 3. Going to the left, number 27. Number 27 wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Number 27. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 14. Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield by O'Neal. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more blitzing before this one's over.
Know that I would. He struggles when he's facing pressure up the middle. So bringing extra guys trying to get additional pressure can be very effective strategy.
Now in second and long after the sack.
Get the ball. All right. Come on,
It's rid of it. The defense has it. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Come on, partner.
Langford sets up.
Get in there.
Leave it off. They bring him down. Gain of about 5.
With the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
They give it to the halfback with the throw. Can't get it from behind. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now take a look at this. They've got a shot at him. He was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle and kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it, and they did it right there.
Williams is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 82.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Number 27 was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Drops back, hand off to the tailback. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
He'll pass on 1st down. Goes over the middle. Slips the tackle. Into the open field. Pickens has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few. The defense just can't play prevent and then think they can just tighten it up and make a stop at the end. They should play aggressive enough where they can make a play but won't be in position to get burned.
Drops back. Closing in with the pass. And the catch is made. Gain of about a yard. And they need about 9. Ball on the 30-yard line. Gets the pass off. Runs through the tackle. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
They'll pass on 1st down. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown. Steelers. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot when the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up and the ball's right there.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Carry in to kick this one off.
Number 11, back to return.
Short kickoff. From the 12-yard line. Well, the offense heading back onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. How much they get on this 1st down play could very well determine what happens for the rest of the series.
Right. Because if they don't get anything here, suddenly it's 2nd and long, and they might think about running clock off. But if they get good yards, then they might go into a no huddle and see what happens.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Just over a minute still to go. Here's Nova, the 40. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The defense is leaving some open territory in the middle of the field.
Which they got to be careful of, because these guys still have timeouts and they can throw it here. They've got to defend their own 35-yard line, because once they cross it, They're in range for their kicker.
Passing on first down. Uses the pump. Throws it. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have one timeout remaining. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
They're in field goal range now. Do they take a shot at the end zone or just play it safe and run it?
They have enough time to throw one. It all depends on your confidence in your kicker. If you think he can make it from here on in, then you can just run it and give him a chance to prove you're right.
Number 20 couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
On second down, they have to keep it on the ground to set up a last-second field goal try. They line up in the I formation. Again, he'll get the call. Runs him over. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. Now, usually in this situation, a team will have its quarterback or running back just down the ball in the middle of the field, setting up a straight-ahead kick. Hand it off to the fullback. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here. They have none remaining. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5. We should see a field goal attempt on this fourth down as they'll try to put some more points on the board, adding to the lead. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick is good, and it's his second field goal of the game. Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air.
86, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here. They have to get closer quickly so they can get the kicker in range to tie this game up before the clock expires. Baltimore comes out in a dive package. Gets the pass off. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Second down, and they have to get into field goal range to tie.
If they can get close enough with time left, they might even be able to take a shot or two at the end zone and try and get the win.
He's looking, rolls right. He goes to the left side, and he slips out of bounds at the 27. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Third down, and they have to keep the ball moving quickly. Pressure with the pass. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Fourth and short now, and they may be down to their last play.
Let's go,
They give it to the halfback. Plows ahead. Baltimore will call a timeout here. That's their last one. Not much time left, so they'll be throwing the ball here to get into field goal range. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Pickens gets set. Under pressure, gets the pass off. The 40, running with purpose. And he's brought down at the 46-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. He'll stop the clock with the spike.
They only needed a field goal, but there wasn't enough time to get that. So now they'll just have to see how far their quarterback can throw it.
Here we go. One last chance, and they have to come up with some kind of a miracle play to pull this one out. Drops back. Pressure coming. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Incomplete. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Ball on the 46-yard line. And it all comes down to this. They have to get it into the end zone or it's over. Throwing. And the clock runs out. The final score is Baltimore 27, Pittsburgh 24. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.